We now are going to have two presentations. Our first is by Rangimaria Warbrick. I hope I said that right, sir. And he joins us from New Zealand, and he's going to talk to us about AI in a context of Indigenous culture, and they're in New Zealand. I'll hand it to you, sir.
Okay, well, I'll just share my screen and get started. Akatia ko ranginui ki runga ko papatūniku ki raro, tihe I mauri ora. Ānei rā te mihi whakatau ki a koutou katoa ko tu hono mai I tēnei rā. O tira, I rungi te kaupapa e pai heri tēnei a tatou, ara ko te rā Bildung, kei te mihi. Kei te tuke mihi hau ki te moana nui a kiwa, ki wera o te pānau no Hawaii, no Māui, no Lahaina. Kei te hari tōne ngā mihi ki ngā whānau o reira he noho tōne ana I raro e ngā kapua pauri. Kei ki ai te kōrero, rātou ki a rātou, tātou ki a tātou. Nō reira I te iti I te rahi, tēnā rā tātou katoa. A warm welcome to you all, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening in your respective time zones. I'm the first speaker representing the Oceania zone. My name is Te Rangimaria Warbrick and I am from the Rangitane and Ngāti Rangitihi iwi tribes situated on Te Ika a Māui, the North Island of Aotearoa. I'm a lecturer for the Postgraduate Diploma in Applied Mental Health and Addiction Counselling program at Te Whare Wānanga or Awanuiārangi, located in the beautiful Bay of Plenty in Whakatāne. I'd like to thank Lena for inviting me to speak today. Ngā mihi. The title of my presentation is Ka Mua Ka Muri. This whakatauki or proverb is about the concept of time from a Māori perspective, and that it means walking backwards into the future, with the idea that we should look to the past to inform the future. I'll be sharing some examples from my whānau, from my family, to illustrate how our past informs the future and how technology can be harnessed from an Indigenous perspective. But first we need to look to the past, to where knowledge first came from. So according to one of our traditions within our pūrākau and our stories, it is Tāne, the Atua, the god who ascended from the earth to the highest of the 12 heavens, known as Te Awanuiārangi. There he retrieved 3 baskets of knowledge: Te kete tuatia, te kete tuauri, and te kete aronui. These baskets were receptacles of knowledge that represent the spiritual, natural and human realms of understanding. It is believed that they contain all the knowledge necessary for thriving in today's world. An example of someone who specialises in the knowledge that Tāne brought down from the heavens is my younger brother, Warren. He is the principal carver for our tribe of Rangitane. He's an expert in whakapapa and genealogies and pūrākau, our tribal histories. In the 1990s, he was part of the Renaissance for Taonga Puoro. Since then, numerous carvers and musicians have been researching Māori musical instruments. While working in the museum, he was privy to extensive collections of taonga and drawings, especially the inner workings of them and how they were bound together. He once shared with me that the essence of an instrument lies beyond its exterior. It's what's inside that really matters. He explained further how important it was to get the shape of the bore correct to produce the desired tone, pitch from the taonga. Similar queries can be posed about artificial intelligence. What lies beneath its surface? How does it operate? Can it contribute to the advancement of Māori initiatives, Māori development? As an example that highlights Māori development in conjunction with modern technologies, it can be found in the Te Ahuatūranga project in the Manawatu region, which is where my hometown of Papaioia is. In 2017, the Manawatu Gorge experienced a significant landslide that closed down the highway. As a response, a new 11-kilometre highway was planned and is presently under construction. What sets the project apart is its collaborative approach involving mana whenua, artists, one of whom was my brother. Together, they created immersive rest areas and viewing platforms that bring forth the rich tapestry of our tribal histories from the Rangimaria people and other neighbouring tribes, allowing travellers to engage with and appreciate cultural heritage along their journey. So in the development of these rest areas and viewing platforms along the highway, they use virtual reality technology to immerse themselves into the landscape. So VR was used to make important changes to design before construction. And in the second picture on the right here, he was able to talk to the engineers as they changed the design in real time. A viewing platform. So the bottom picture there is a viewing platform on the Parahaki Bridge, and it's stitched into the structure by a sculptural ode pin, traditionally used to fix adornments to a cloak, supporting the concept of physical connection with the landscape. The ode pin, the big white sculpture there, and the design on the fence line were done by my brother. While these were positive experiences for him and other artists involved, I do wonder about the impact of these technologies on our whānau and our families. As new AI-driven software technologies flood the market almost daily, the Internet of Things is well underway. Given my involvement in addiction-related work, I'm curious about the potential impact on our whānau, on our families, and I recall how challenging it was to set time restrictions for my children's cell phone usage. Given that cell phones have become an almost inseparable part of ourselves, I wonder what measures we can take to avoid excessive use of AI technologies, particularly AI-generated virtual worlds. These virtual realms may become the preferred reality for some users. For professionals engaging in developing such technologies, what self-care strategies can be used to maintain a balanced life? That's the question. Well, I believe that a current model of Māori health could be useful, which is the Whare Tapawhā. This model was developed by Sir Mason Jerry in 1985, an esteemed elder from my tribe of Rangitāne and Ngāti Kaupapa. It comprises 4 dimensions of health and well-being, symbolised as the size of a house. Te Whare Tapawhā embodies a Māori worldview and an ecological approach to health from a Māori perspective, which has a whakapapa or connection to the 3 baskets of knowledge that Tāne brought down from the heavens. As a model, we can utilise it within the context of self-care, as a tool for self-reflection regarding our connection with significant aspects of our reality. For instance, it promotes us to assess our spiritual, physical, mental, and social connections and overall well-being. If we find that some of these connections have weakened or are not robust, then these are areas that warrant our attention and improvements. This model also has a slight variance to it by incorporating whenua, the importance of connecting to the land. I consider this to be particularly significant, as immersing oneself in the land and the environment can play a crucial role in restoring balance. So before I finish up, I'd also like to briefly acknowledge the work of Dr. Karaitiana Taiuru, a recent graduate from the doctoral program at Te Whare Wānanga Aotearoa, and his work on Māori rights with AI, Māori data sovereignty and governance with emerging digital technologies and biological sciences. But I'll end with this, with a whakatauki or wisdom saying of my people. It goes like this: Ko tū koe korongo koe ki aku matara, which means, do you come in peace or as an enemy? The message is to be vigilant as we move into the future, considering, in our case, ancestral knowledge to help guide us through te ao hurihuri, the ever-changing world. Nō reira, ka mua ka muri, mauri ore ki a tātou. Be well, and thank you for your time. Kia ora.